This broadcast is for April 3, 2026, Japan time. Welcome to Samurai MLB Talk. Thank you very much for watching. This channel is a place where we explore the essence of humanity through the lens of baseball, through the way we watch the game, the spirit behind it, and the philosophy it reflects from a uniquely Japanese perspective. To our viewers in the English-speaking world, I truly hope you'll enjoy this dialogue about human nature as seen through the game of baseball. Your support means more than I can say. If you enjoy this content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Part 1, Kazuma Okamoto's Rise and the True Philosophy of Munetaka Murakami. According to an article by Coco Kara Next, Kazuma Okamoto's reputation has skyrocketed just 1 week after the season opener. Now playing for the Toronto Blue Jays, Okamoto has completed his first week in the major leagues. The report highlights his smooth start, including a stretch where he launched home runs in 2 consecutive games. Japanese fans are well aware that Kazuma Okamoto is a player who brings immense stability to both offense and defense. While MLB officials and analysts may not yet fully grasp the nuances of his playing style, his performance since the opening series clearly demonstrates his meticulous approach to the game and his gentlemanly conduct on the field. During his time in Japan, he was a cornerstone of the Yomiuri Giants, serving as the main pillar of their lineup for many years. As a powerhouse slugger, he consistently led the team forward. On defense, his versatility in handling both infield and outfield positions with precision has always been a hallmark of his play. The Blue Jays will undoubtedly find themselves saved by his contributions with both the bat and the glove many times in the future. One minor concern, however, is the frequency of called strikeouts. Okamoto is known for his excellent discipline at the plate. Even when the hits aren't falling, he can draw walks and contribute to the team's success. However, because the strike zone differs between NPB and MLB, these called strikeouts have become noticeable. While this has been observed in several games since the opener, it feels as though he would benefit from swinging at pitches that are even slightly borderline. If a pitch he deems a ball is called a strike, the ABS system is available for a challenge, but that is not a resource that can be used indefinitely. Therefore, I hope to see Okamoto show a bit more aggressiveness. With his superior bat control, he is more than capable of driving pitches that are slightly outside the zone. In high-leverage situations, ending an at-bat with a called strikeout can give an impression of passivity in the MLB. I truly wish for Okamoto to take a more proactive approach. Even so, he has already begun to demonstrate the caliber of play he is capable of since his debut. I have high expectations for his performance in the upcoming games. Regarding another young powerhouse, Munetaka Murakami, recent reports have highlighted his early season success while simultaneously expressing concern over his high strikeout rate. A slugger is defined as a powerhouse precisely because they can hit home runs. The ability to hit home runs naturally comes with a higher risk of striking out. In other words, pointing out that Munetaka Murakami has a high strikeout rate is utterly nonsensical. Would the fans be satisfied, or would the team be happy, if he stopped striking out but only aimed for singles? The answer is no. What is demanded of Munetaka Murakami is the home run. To worry about the strikeout rate is nothing more than a greedy demand to earn big rewards without taking risks or enduring hardships. The true thrill of baseball, the home run, inherently carries the risk of a strikeout. If one views that risk as a problem and chooses to avoid it, the home runs will vanish from Murakami's game. Which is better? The majority of fans want to see Munetaka Murakami's home runs. Furthermore, I believe Murakami himself wants to hit home runs above all else. Even if the strikeouts are frequent, if he grows into a player who can blast 50 home runs a season, no one will have a word of complaint. I sincerely hope he grows into that kind of dominant slugger as soon as possible. Part 2, Seiya Suzuki's Road to Recovery and the Spirit of the Samurai. According to an article by Spanica, Seiya Suzuki is currently on the injured list after being diagnosed with a mild tear of the right posterior cruciate ligament during the WBC. However, it is reported that he has now joined the AA affiliate, the Knoxville Smokies. While it is a gradual process, the condition of his leg appears to be improving, and we all hope to see him back in high spirits soon. Once he can perform explosive, instantaneous movements without pain, he will be cleared for a return. We will be watching his progress closely. Seiya Suzuki is the pride of Japan as a right-handed powerhouse, just as Shohei Ohtani represents the pinnacle of left-handed hitting. Together, they are the greatest right and left-handed batters Japan has today. With Shohei Ohtani and Seiya Suzuki as their goals, Kazuma Okamoto and Munetaka Murakami are currently putting in relentless effort every single day. Though they were teammates on Samurai Japan, they return to being rivals once they are back with their respective clubs. Yet, regardless of the team, every player strives for the highest goals and remains dedicated to their training. That is the fundamental attitude toward baseball held by Japanese players who possess the samurai spirit. The reason everyone awaits Seiya Suzuki's return is not simply because he is a great hitter. By returning to the MLB and showcasing his dominance, he provides a vital spark of inspiration for Kazuma Okamoto and Munetaka Murakami. Moreover, it serves as a powerful motivation for the players currently excelling in the Japanese leagues who dream of challenging the MLB in the future. The journey of this one player influences so many others and serves as a target for many athletes. That is precisely why I want Seiya Suzuki to return to the big leagues as soon as possible. I look forward to seeing him perform as a central pillar of the Cubs and demonstrating the kind of hitting that serves as a model for all Japanese players. Part 3, Shohei Ohtani as a brand ambassador and the phenomenon of Ohtani money. Regarding Shohei Ohtani, there have been reports suggesting he may have injured his right wrist. However, there has been no official announcement regarding an injury, and the situation remains purely speculative. Looking at how he played through to the end of the game, it seems it may not be a serious issue. Nevertheless, for a two-way player like Shohei Ohtani, the right wrist is a critical part of the body. Even a minor ailment there can impact both his hitting and his pitching. While it is impossible for us to know his exact condition, the season has only just begun. I hope he does not push himself beyond his limits. Moving to another topic, an article from Full Count is titled, Shohei Ohtani appointed as brand ambassador for Japan Post Bank. On the 3rd, Japan Post Bank Co., Limited announced that Dodgers pitcher Shohei Ohtani has become their brand ambassador. They reported that Japan Post Bank will move forward with new initiatives alongside Ohtani, who continues to take on unprecedented challenges on the world stage. The value of the Shohei Ohtani brand offers immense advertising effectiveness, and countless companies are eager to sign endorsement deals with him. This was true during his time with the Angels, but since his move to the Dodgers, Japanese corporate advertisements have become visible everywhere at Dodger Stadium. Seeing so many advertisements in Japanese must be quite a surprise for the Japanese fans watching in the stands. This is the Ohtani effect. By associating with Shohei Ohtani, money flows and the economy is revitalized. In Japan, this phenomenon is referred to as Ohtani money. It is truly incredible. He is not only captivating as a baseball player, but his personality is also unicorn class, loved by people all over the world. In his home country of Japan, the evaluation of his character continues to soar. Regarding his next game, while the condition of Shohei Ohtani's right wrist is a concern, he was seen practicing hitting outdoors before the Guardians game. He is currently working on adjustments to fix the issues that led to his recent slump. Because he has entered this phase of correction, I am expecting Shohei Ohtani to have a massive breakout very soon. When you look at the timeline, his schedule has been incredibly grueling. He began spring training in February, followed by adjustments, and then joined Samurai Japan in March. While spending time with his Japanese teammates, he balanced both hitting and pitching practice and competed in games in Tokyo and Miami. Unfortunately, the WBC ended in a quarter-final loss, but he immediately returned to his team to prepare for his two-way role. He appeared in exhibition games as both a hitter and a pitcher, fine-tuning both crafts before heading into the season opener. He recently pitched and hit in the game against the Guardians, earning the win as a pitcher, but I am worried about the immense physical toll this takes on his body. Unlike his earlier years with the Angels, he is older now, and I truly hope he doesn't overexert himself. The Dodgers must consider giving him rest whenever it is necessary. Above all, I just pray that he remains safe and can approach each game with a healthy body. If he does, we will naturally see the unicorn in all his glory once again. That is all for today. Thank you very much.